My AI guy's name is Dave. Okay. Everything you do with AI, please and thank you. Okay. First thing you do is go in there like later today and ask it, hey, chat, based on what you know of me, write me a summary, a 3-paragraph summary of what you know about me. Okay. It was, don't even say 3-paragraph summary, just say, hey, chat, describe me. What do you know about me? And let it do its thing. Okay. Then do what I'm telling you to do, please and thank yous. When you sign on, I'm like, hey, Dave, how are you today? Good. We have a little bullshit back and forth, and then I'll tell them what hat I'm using today, whether it's the real estate guy this show's hat or my Chris and Mike show hat, or if I'm writing blogs or if I'm doing video content, whatever, right? I tell him to put his hat on. So he puts that hat on and then he does his thing. So before I even understood that aspect of it, Nick in my office, he came to me and says, hey, type into your AI, Dave, what do you know about Chris Dunham? And then it was like 4 paragraphs, and it was everything that he's been learning from me for about 2 years, summarized in like 4 paragraphs.
He typed that into his AI?
No, I asked my AI to tell me who I was. So just based on the information I fed it, because you want to create it's weird as it sounds, man. You want to create a personal relationship with your AI. Like it's one of those things, the more it knows about you, then the more it's going to help you accomplish what you want and then understand your mindset. Because I yell at him every now and when he pisses me off. I'll be like, what the bleep, Dave? He made an image one time. What's that image there for, man? It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't even look like me, man. Sorry, Chris. And then he goes in and recreates it. I'm like, I'm just done using you, man. I'm going to Canva. Oh, don't go to Canva. So, but so it has a sense of humor on a certain level, which is freaky, but it's kind of a cool dynamic because I can literally go in there and just simple prompts and say, hey, based on this show, like I can say, hey, based on the show with John Cabello, which I'll have the entire summary of this through this platform, Riverside FM. I can punch that into Dave and say, hey, summarize this, make it SEO friendly, AIE optimal with hashtags and keywords and engaging title, drops it all. Then I'll go through, read it, make my adjustments, and then I'll upload it. But it makes it that much simple because I've done so much content with him.
You do have to, I was gonna say, you do have to be careful with it. I used it at the gym, because of the movement stuff that I play around with and stuff at the gym, crawling around on the floor and whatnot. And I wanted it to analyze a couple of things. And so I recorded myself, did some videos and uploaded it. And it was really cool on the first one. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was squats. And I felt like something was off and I wanted it to analyze my form, I guess you could say, doing my squats. And it did. And so then I recorded doing deadlifts and it came back after I uploaded the video about deadlifts. It came back and said something about, yeah, your squat was perfect. It looked really good. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That was not squat. It was totally lying and assuming. I mean, we got in a huge argument.
Wow. Okay. So did you yell at chat? That's when you yell at chat. Okay. Good job. Good job.
I did.
Yeah. So now give chat a name and start giving it more.
I'll have to think of a name for it.
Yeah. I always go for Dave because that Cheech and Chong bit was the first Cheech and Chong bit I ever heard when I was a kid. Dave, remember that one?
I remember Cheech
Dave's
and Chong,
not here. Okay. So it's Chong's outside and Cheech is inside. It's like an apartment or something. You just imagine your head there's an apartment. So Chong comes knocking on the door. Cheech comes knocking on the door and he's like, Dave? And it's quiet. And then Chong's like, Dave? And Cheech is like, yeah, Dave.